So welcome back student. Today we will discuss about conservation of natural vegetation and wildlife. So in our previous video we have learned about natural vegetation and distribution of natural vegetation also. So here is a platform where you can easily learn about how to conserve natural vegetation as well as how to conserve wildlife. So this is your 8th class geography and this topic has been taken from your second unit. So today there is one topic for you named conservation of natural vegetation and wildlife. So there are some problems and causes regarding to conservation of natural vegetation and wildlife. And there are some problem arising in front of some wildlife and vegetation such as your flora and fauna. So how they decline day by day from our ecosystem. And there is some first of all we will learn about some problems and causes, and then after we will learn about some conservation and how to conserve wildlife resources. So first one is problems. There is first problem regarding to loss of natural habitat, and second one is deforestation, and third one is soil erosion, and next one is forest fire, tsunami, and last one is landslides and poaching of animals. So there is one main issue regarding to loss of natural habitat. If it's extinct day by day, so it's a major problem, and major problem to extinct or to decline the natural habitat as well as wildlife as well as vegetations. So next one is deforestation. If the forest cut out day by day, and this routine will be continue in the future, so there is an issue and also cause for the decline of vegetation and wildlife also. Soil erosion is another cause, another problem. Forest fire is another problem. Tsunami or tsunami, landslides and poaching of animal. So here the word poaching of animal. So landslide is the vibration of earth due to some climatic condition and human interference also. So यहाँ पर poaching of animals. So here is the word poaching of animal. So we may say that in funny language that kidnapping of animals to take advantage in the form of some type of skin and the part of animals, the organ of animals. So as well as this problem related to conservation of wildlife and vegetation. So next we will deal about some causes. So there is one and another cause is human interference. So these causes are interlinked to each other. By the nature phenomena, there are some contemporary conditions when there is some climatic change according to the seasons, according to the climatic conditions. So the climatic change and human interference are also responsible for the declination or for the extinction of these vegetations and wildlife. So hence we may say that the climatic condition and human interference are also responsible for the problems and cause for the declination of vegetation and wildlife. So next we will learn about conservation. So how will we get the point and how we can conserve the natural vegetation and wildlife. So there are some steps should be taken from the government as well as for humanity. So these steps should be taken by every individual and as well as for the government. It's a duty and the responsibility for every humankind and every existing earth. So conserve natural vegetation and wildlife, because these are interconnected in our ecosystems and these are closely linked to us. So there is first step is national parks, wildlife sanctuaries and biosphere reserves. So I would like to tell you about there are many national parks, wildlife sanctuaries and biosphere reserves are there in our country. So 104 till 2019, if we may say that till 2019, there are 104 national parks, wildlife sanctuary 551 and biosphere reserve are there 18. So government made some changes according to the protection and conservation of wildlife as well as vegetations. So next one is conservation of creeks, lakes and wetlands. So here is the word creeks, lakes and wetlands. So you may say that you can get the point that creeks, there is some source of waters from there, where we get the water from there. Lakes and wetlands is also called creeks. So conservation of creeks, lakes and wetlands are also responsible for the conservation of wildlife. So next one is awareness program like social forestry and Vanamaho Utsava should be encouraged. So next step is to develop and promote some types of programs are there like social forestry and Vana Mahotsava. It is a type of festival should be encouraged. The government yearly by yearly celebrate this type of festival so that the people should be encouraged on the basis of this festival because of the conservation and protection of some type of vegetation in the forest and some type of the vegetation and flora and fauna, or we may say that wildlife, as well as conserve it. So next one is legal baking against killing of animals. So there is another important point: illegal poaching should be banned, as I told you earlier in our about topic. So legal baking against killing of animal. So legal traces should be traced out. So legal killing of animals should be traced out by the government as well as by the local community. So if the government check up these type of killings of animals, so it is the main step, it is the one of the main step that conserve the natural vegetation as well as wildlife. So there is one organization, CITES. So the full form of CITES is Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Flora and Fauna. So this is a type of organization. It's ensure that there is some agreement between nations and government to ensure that international trade of flora and fauna does not threaten their survival. So so as we may say that it is the basic fundamental right of for every vegetation and every wildlife that they will live freely for their survival. So there are some important point regarding to this. There are roughly 5,000 species of animal and 228,000 species of plants are protected under CITES. So according to CITES, there are some programs, and under those types of programs, there are 500 species of animals are there should be protected, and 28,000 species of plants are protected under CITES. So all about. So well, this is all about your conservation of natural vegetation and wildlife. So today this is the end of your theoretical topic. So next video we will discuss about some question and answer regarding to this lesson. So please stay with channel, like, subscribe and share with your friends.